Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to review this new hammock sent to me by, I think you say Tolaccea. Tolaccea, that's what it looks like. But pretty cool little hammock. Let me show you what it's all about. So right off the bat, the hammock is almost identical in design and feel to an E&O or an E&O hammock. It's the same kind of nylon feel to it, about the same weight of fabric, but it does have a couple neat features that an E&O doesn't have. Number one, it comes with an integrated bug net, which I find pretty cool. And it also has a little stuff sack made out of the same mesh netting to store the bug net in. Now the net is not completely removable. It unzips to about that last portion there, and you'll need to store the net inside the little pouch made out of the same mesh up here in the foot, or I guess the head end, depending on how you set it up. But if I were wanting to deploy the bug net, I would just basically get it out and about, maybe drape it over the ridge line there, and then start zipping from one or the other end. Looks like I set that up backward. There we go. So the zippers are such that you can push the zippers all the way around and use either side of the hammock to get in and out of. So you can have what I suggest, the little pocket to be your foot end over here. And then if you wanted a right side or a left side lay, that's possible by moving the zipper around. So that's a pretty cool feature. I love a net on my hammock. It does not have any side pullouts. So I don't think it'd be an issue when I get inside there. It kind of stays away from my face. But any little moderate inconvenience this net would provide you would be offset by the benefit it provides you of keeping all the bugs off of you. So very cool to have a mosquito net into a gathered in hammock like this. Let me show you a couple other features. So I just pull that mosquito net back, stuff it in the little sack, out of the way. Another cool feature of this hammock is this bungee ridge line, which only serves to keep the mosquito net off your face. With some hammocks, the ridge line is rigid, and it's a way to tension your hammock correctly. If you can do this with a rigid ridge line on your hammock, you know it's about at the right tension, or you can customize that to your own personal likings. This one does not do that. It only keeps the mosquito net off your face, but this one is easily removable. There's a D-ring in there and a small plastic clip. Completely removable. You can stuff it in your mosquito net bag up here when you're not using the mosquito net, or keep it up if you just want it up. It really does not affect how the hammock lays, and attaches just as easily as it detaches. Simple plastic D-ring there. Simple plastic D-ring, nothing to it. So the carabiner that comes with it is a little bit weighty. You might want to switch that out for something a little bit lighter weight. And as I touched on before, there's a mesh pocket on this side and that side. So for me, my head would be over here, my feet here, and a mesh pocket out of the way of both of those to hold keys, flashlight, whatever you want to sleep in during the night. Pretty cool little system. It all packs up into the bag. It weighs 1.7 pounds, all packed up together. Not a bad little deal. $39.95 on Amazon. 400-pound weight capacity. I don't know the longevity of it because obviously I've never used it in the field, but it's $39.95 for a hammock with the mosquito net that can get you started hammock camping, and it lays pretty comfortable. I'll get in there. Oh yeah. Ooh, it's not bad. All right, get in here with the mosquito net. The mosquito net is not on my face. I don't feel it. I can imagine, you know, maybe it touches your face a little bit. And if this can touch your face, the mosquitoes can touch your face. It's some pretty fine mesh, but not bad. The lay is pretty comfortable. I gotta be honest with you. I'm laying pretty flat. Flatter than I would lay in my Eno. And I'm not sure exactly why. Perhaps it's the cut, but it's a pretty comfortable little hammock, if I'm honest. So they say the mosquito net will not fall down if you don't use a ridge line, so I'm going to detach that and check that out. So I just stuffed that little rope down inside that little mesh pouch there. Get back in and see how the mosquito net does without the ridge line. Yeah, it is not on my face. It's a little closer. If I move around a little bit, I can definitely see how this would touch my face. You don't want a bunch of mosquito bites on your nose in the morning. So I would definitely recommend using the ridge line, but in a pinch, I think you're gonna be okay, even without it. Nothing draped on my face, so I guess their claims are correct. It doesn't drape on the face, even without the ridge line. My other hammock was hanging here, and I just used the straps for those, but I do wanna see about, okay. All right, so these straps they look like Atlas straps, but basically there's no looping for the length of the strap. You just have one sewn loop at the end, one sewn loop at the other. One goes around the tree, you thread it through itself, and then if that's the size of my tree, which is pretty fair, you only got a couple feet left to hook your hammock up. So you're really gonna have a hard time finding perfectly spaced trees, the right size tree, to get the hammock at the right tension to get a comfortable lay. Straps really need to have multiple loops all the way down the strap. You can see that there's a webbing loop every 4 inches, and that gives you a big variety of tension adjustment when you have your loops. And those straps right there are about 10 feet long. This strap, the length of it is 7 feet from top to bottom. Very limiting from how you're gonna hang. The good news is you can buy aftermarket straps on Amazon or wherever else that will give you the ability to find that adjustment you need to get a comfortable hang. So this strap for me is a no-go. I would not enter the field with these straps. I would look for something more like the Atlas strap if I'm using this style of hammock. As most of you know, I use a war bonnet quite often, and I do the webbing and buckle system. So it's basically go around the tree and you basically just tighten and loosen on a cinch buckle to get exactly the way you want it. I much prefer that over anything else. And I would have no problem recommending this to someone looking for a $39.95 hammock to get started in hammock camping with mosquito net, which I heavily recommend a mosquito net, because if you've ever been out there without one and the mosquitoes got bad, you're not sleeping. You're listening to them, you're swatting them, you're getting eaten up, or you're having to spray yourself down with chemicals while you're trying to sleep. You need the mosquito net. So it covers that. Not a bad little package. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give this hammock away in my next premiere and live chat, which will be June 21st. This video goes up June 18th. Just be in the live chat, be watching the premiere on June 21st at 9 p.m. Every Sunday night, 9 p.m. we have a new video. And I will have a clue in my first comments in that live chat. You gotta watch the video. The clue will let you know how to answer. The first person that answers correctly will have this hammock shipped to them. You'll probably need to find your own straps, but I'm gonna send you the whole package. I think you'll like it. It's a pretty cool little hammock. So stay tuned, tune in Sunday. So there it is, all packed up. You got your webbing, you got your carabiners, all of that packs up into the little baggie that is sewn into the outside of the hammock, just like an E&O. Pretty compact, pretty decent little package. If you're looking for a entry-level priced hammock that still sleeps pretty comfortable and has a mosquito net, look at the Tolaccea. don't forget to look at some other straps. The links are in the description. I will also put a link in the description for some more proper straps that I think would serve you a lot better, but not break the bank. Thanks for watching. And tune in Sunday, win yourself a hammock.